Everyone, how's it going? Um, Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I stay motivated, how I stay consistent, why I'm able to do this, why I've been able to do this for so long, and why I'm still doing this. Um, I know a lot of us go through slumps and we go through phases in our lives where we're not doing the best, or we're unmotivated, or we're sort of sluggish, we're lazy, we feel like sitting around doing nothing. Or maybe we pick up a bad habit, such as drinking or smoking, or, waking up, getting stoned, and doing whatever. So, um, staying motivated can be kind of hard, you know. Um, I know it can be very hard, especially in, this current day and age where, there's so much temptation. There's freaking junk food everywhere. There's like, if I go here, they have, junk food there. And then if I go to Six Flags, there's like a bunch of crap. And if I go to Disneyland, there's so much freaking junk food. And if I go, to an event, there's junk food laying around. There's freaking booze. There's this, there's that. So, um, staying motivated can be hard. Um, Especially when a lot of the things that make us feel good are not the best for our motivation. Like, if I smoke a blunt, um, what's gonna happen? Maybe I might get the munchies. Maybe I might go get Taco Bell. Maybe might go get McDonald's. Maybe I'm with my friends and we're driving and we go grab a pizza or something. So, and then there goes your fitness goals for the day. And then it spirals, and then you go back to, your old ways, and now all of a sudden you're back to your crappy diet. You're back to eating, crap, and you're back to, you're 10 pounds overweight, and you had fun, but now you're not going to the gym. Now you stop lifting weights. Now, um, now you're 10 pounds overweight, you're not lifting, you're not doing cardio. Uh, Maybe, you're saying, oh, what the hell, I don't care. I'll just wait until summer comes around to get shredded. I'll wait until summer comes around to start this diet. I'll wait till next week. I'll do it this Monday. So, staying motivated can be hard, especially if you're a procrastinator. I know a lot of people are procrastinators. Or, again, as I said, there's so much temptation going around, I can open my phone and I have DoorDash on my phone. I have Grubhub. So staying motivated can be hard. You know, I mean, especially because the junk food tastes so good. Like, if I'm comparing my current diet to junk food, I mean, there's kind of no question. Junk food is junk food. It tastes good. It's genetically modified. It's addictive. Um, High fat, high sugar, high salt. It's greasy, it's delicious. But, in the back of my mind, I'm saying, okay, I want to make sure that I'm sticking to my diet, that I'm developing these good habits at an early age and stressing it right now, because I want to be able to, cultivate this discipline and, not have to rely on motivation to actually work out and to exercise and to, um, stay in shape and to, I don't want to drag myself out of the bed and go to the gym. Some days I might do that, but motivation is also something that you can't rely on all the time. Like, am I motivated all the time? I've been doing this for a number of years, but am I motivated all the time? No, I'm not motivated all the time. A lot of the times I'll just get out of bed and go to the gym because it's what I do. It's like, my occupation. It's what I do. Um, I love bodybuilding. I love working out. I love dieting. I love eating healthy. I love doing this. So, staying motivated is very, very, like, it's a finicky thing. Like, if I'm not motivated, again, I'm just gonna go to the gym because I have to. Um, it's not like a chore for me, you know. I know a lot of people see working out as a chore, but it might be because you're out of shape, or because you don't have the good habits in place, or because you're just like um sort of like in the middle between, like, should I go all the way and become a freaking bodybuilder, or should I just not do anything at all? um so staying motivated is, it's definitely like a waning, like, thing. It comes and it goes. You can't rely on motivation all the time. A lot of the times I'm not motivated at all. A lot of the times I'll just wake up, go to the gym, do my cardio, and that's it. Like, have I lost a flair? No, I'm not really. I mean, sometimes it's not there, but again, it's like what I do now. So staying motivated is not about feeling 100% all the time. It's about telling yourself, okay, I'm just gonna go work out. I'm gonna do my cardio. I'm gonna do my 2 hours of cardio. I'm gonna stick to my diet. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. So yeah, that's sort of my take on, like, motivation. And, like, do I watch motivational videos? Not anymore. I used to watch, like, David Lade, Anthony Mantello, and, like, Machiavelli motivation, and, like, fitness videos, like, but that was like a couple years ago. I used to watch David Lade. I still watch him very infrequently. I used to watch Anthony Mantello, Dylan McKenna, Greg O'Gallagher, Greg Doucette. I watched, like, their videos. They are not, like, how do you say it? That's sort of their occupation. It's like me. Like, I sort of learn from them, and I'm taking bits from them. So if I ask them if they're motivated all the time, I don't know. Am I motivated all the time? No. As I said, no, I'm not motivated all the time. But it's just what I do. This is what I like to do. It's like asking someone who works at their job, are they motivated all the time? No. So, I mean, I lost a bunch of weight, so, I mean, I feel great now. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm not the leanest of it. I'm pretty lean. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm around 7-8%. But I guess this is what's keeping me motivated. It's like a sort of streamline of thoughts in the back of my head. Okay, I've developed this sort of shape, this level of cardiovascular fitness, and I don't want to lose it. So I'm not relying on motivation as much anymore. I'm sort of just trying to keep my shape. I'm rewarded for working out, and I don't have to struggle with my weight. I don't have to struggle with my diet. So am I motivated all the time? Again, no. But I don't feel, like, discouraged. I don't feel like I hate working out, or I've been doing this for so long now. Why am I still doing this? I don't feel like that. I mean, I still enjoy working out. I still like exercise. I still like dieting. I still track all my food. It's not like a huge deal to me. I know a lot of people might see it as weird, especially growing up in a Hispanic household or growing up around Hispanics. I know a lot of Hispanics don't pay attention to their fitness as much. They don't pay attention to eating healthy or exercise. They don't pay attention to their diet or to, year-round cardio, whatever I'm talking about, So, staying motivated for me is about, like, not trying to lose my place, pretty much. I mean, I developed this level of fitness. I don't want to lose it. I worked pretty hard to develop this level of fitness, so I'm gonna keep working hard on my level of fitness. So Um, motivation. It's not gonna be there all the time. Do I watch motivational videos? Not really, you know. I mean, I watched a couple of them when I was like 17 years old, and I liked what they did. So, again, if you work out even when you're not motivated and you push yourself even when you're not motivated, you're gonna be rewarded. You're definitely gonna be rewarded, you know. I mean, I know if I wasn't motivated and I didn't push myself past this little slump, I might not be in the shape I am right now, you know. So again, I don't rely on motivation all the time. I don't have to rely on motivation because I love doing this. So I mean, do I like doing this all the time? There are days where I sort of just say, what, like, okay, I'm just gonna do my cardio. It's not like the most surprising thing in the world, but I mean, it still feels great to exercise and to be in shape and to, you know, not have to struggle and be out of breath trying to run like 2 or 3 miles. So it feels great. How I stay motivated. I stay motivated by incorporating daily little intricacies into my day-to-day life. I mean, if I'm drinking only water, what's gonna happen? I might get bored of drinking only water, you know. I might feel sort of like slogged, or like, how do you say it? I might just feel like, what am I doing? You know, like I hate water. I mean, I can tolerate water. I love water. But if you're like sort of overweight, or if you're normal weight and you're used to drinking sugary drinks, and you're wondering, how can I stay motivated? I hate water. Every time I drink water, I want to go back to my sugary drinks and my fruit juice and my soda and this and that. So again, staying motivated is not about being like 100% strict all the time. I mean, there's flavored sparkling waters, there's flavored drinks, 0-calorie drinks, sparkling water, you know, stuff like that. So staying motivated is about finding ways to improve your quality of life on your fitness journey. You know, if I'm eating egg whites with celery, am I really gonna be motivated? I might if I'm prepping for a show, or if I'm trying to cut weight for whatever reason. But am I really gonna be motivated in the long run with that diet? Probably not. You know, it might suck. So staying motivated is about finding ways to improve your quality of life while you're dieting, while you're exercising. You know, I mean, if I didn't have this diet, I know I wouldn't be as motivated. If I didn't have my 0-calorie, low-calorie substitutions, what's gonna happen? I might hate my diet, you know? If I didn't put some sort of low-calorie dressing on my chicken and rice, what's gonna happen? It might not taste as good. 10 calories of, you know, sauce. So finding ways to improve your diet to make it tastier, while keeping the calories low, that's gonna help you out so much. You know, I mean, I love chicken and rice, and I love putting this 10-calorie dressing on it. It makes it taste much better, which means that I'm able to stick to my diet. It's 10 extra calories. I can burn 10 calories by doing this and talking to you guys, moving my hands around and fidgeting. So again, staying motivated, it's not like you have to find ways to improve your quality of life on a day-to-day basis. Flavored sparkling water, it tastes good. I'll have maybe one, then the rest of the day I'll have water. Low calorie ketchup, low calorie syrup, low calorie like Splenda. A lot of this stuff can serve as tasty substitutions for what you're having right now. And it's gonna make sure that you're getting some sort of flavor on your diet and you're feeling satisfied, like with your taste buds. You know, I know dieting can be hard, especially if you're not as knowledgeable about dieting, and like a lot of Hispanics actually don't diet at all. But that's sort of besides the point. This is just talking about a human being, like if you're dieting, um, you have to find ways to make your diet tastier, If I'm having a burger and fries as a cheat meal, I'm gonna use the sugar-free syrup, the sugar-free ketchup. It means that I'm still having ketchup and my fries still taste delicious, but I'm not getting the extra calories from, from regular ketchup. So if I do this, it means I'm gonna be able to stay at a lower body fat percentage, which means that I'm gonna be able to maintain my shape, burn extra calories, burn more calories year round, and maintain this lower body fat percentage while staying in shape. If I use the regular ketchup, what's gonna happen? I might gain like 5 pounds over the course of 2 months. If this happens, I might lose a bit of my speed, a bit of my pace. What's gonna happen? Maybe I won't burn as many calories in the next 2 months. So give it a thought, as much as it can be hard to stick to a diet, it's not like impossible, you just have to find healthier recipes, healthier substitutions, and tell yourself that I'm not gonna have to struggle with my diet. This is why I'm able to do this for so long. So stay motivated. Again, if you're practicing the bad habits, you're gonna sort of snowball into this loop of uncertainty and sort of like negligence. Like if I don't practice the good habits, maybe I might start developing the bad ones, and I'll blow up 10 pounds, 20 pounds of weight, 15 pounds of weight. And what's gonna happen? I'm not gonna be able to burn as many calories. I might not be as fast. I might not be able to go for as long, and I might become discouraged. So staying motivated is about staying at the top of your game. It doesn't matter what level you're at. Focus on yourself, push yourself, and do as best as you can. At the end of the day, it's about you and improving yourself and doing it for you, for your health, for your sanity, and for your quality of life. If I wasn't doing this, it would be so hard for me to get motivated, if I didn't have this baseline already. But developing this baseline takes time, and it's not going to happen easily, so if you have to watch some motivational videos, do it. If you have to get psyched up, if you have to tell yourself, I'm going to get in shape for this, maybe you have like a sort of goal in mind. Maybe you have to tell yourself in your mind, like, I'm going to do it for this. If I get in shape, I can have this. I'm going to get in shape for this, or I'm going to get in shape because I want to, or, staying motivated is also about finding tasty foods that are low in calorie, high in protein, satiating, healthier alternatives to your favorites. There's higher protein pancakes, there's higher protein, so much higher protein stuff. So, you don't have to struggle on a bodybuilder diet. You don't have to eat tilapia, 99.1 ground turkey if you don't want to. I know a lot of people watch bodybuilders and see them eat what they're eating, and they think they have to follow this diet, and that, bodybuilders are just different people. They're just from another world. They're not. If what you're seeing, usually when they're super lean and super shredded, is their peak week. They don't maintain their peak week for like long periods of time. It's impossible. I know a lot of bodybuilders after show, they blow up 10 pounds of weight in the course of like 2-3 days. So staying motivated. I know in the past I used to like watch motivational videos. Do you guys know who Greg Plitt is? Greg Plitt is awesome. He has some motivational stuff. I used to watch some of his stuff. David Lade, inspiration. Bob Paris. Greg Plitt. I don't think I ever mentioned him, but I used to watch Greg Plitt videos while running on the treadmill. I mean, Greg Plitt he can psych you up, you know? So if you're sort of feeling unmotivated, maybe put on a video of Greg Plitt. Give it a shot, you know? Greg Plitt can psych you up. He can definitely psych you up. So, again, sort of going back to like how to stay motivated. I can also say that incorporating novelty into your routine is going to keep you motivated. It's going to keep you like, you know, sort of entertained. You know, fitness can become very repetitive. Fitness can become cumbersome. It can become boring. It can become like monotonous. Finding ways to spice up your fitness journey is a great way to stay motivated, whether it's indulging in some foods that you've never tried before to reward yourself after a hard week of dieting. You know, if I've been dieting for 6 weeks, or I've been dieting for the whole week, and I say, okay, I'm gonna have a cheat meal, I'm gonna have a cheat day, I'm gonna reward myself by having some food that I've never had before, and I'm gonna try it out. And if I like it, cool. If I don't like it, I'll never have it again. So it also incorporates food. You know, I know a lot of us love food. We all love food. So that's sort of how I see food. You know, like if I'm done with the hard week of dieting, and I, you know, want to reward myself, I want to keep my fitness journey entertaining, I want to keep it new, keep it fresh, I'm gonna have something that I've never had before. I'm gonna try some foods that are new to me. I'm gonna have like a burger and fries from a restaurant that I've never had before. Or maybe I'll have like a cookie at a grocery store that I never had before. Or maybe I see something like on the TV. Or maybe I think of something that I've been craving for a while, like quesadillas, and it comes across my mind. Then I'll eat it, you know, after a hard week of dieting. That's how I reward myself. That's how I keep myself motivated, you know. I know a lot of you guys think that you have to completely get rid of your favorite foods. You have to completely erase your favorites from your mind for the rest of your life. Or maybe you watched an Athlete Next video and you saw him talk about how he only eats carrot cake 3 times a year. And maybe you think that's what you have to do with your favorite foods. That's not what you have to do, you know. I mean, I have huge cheat days every week. I incorporate fasting. I incorporate various methods of dieting to keep my fitness journey entertaining and fresh, you know. Like, I know if I only ate carrot cake 3 times a year, I would probably crack. So, that's another reason why I stay motivated. I incorporate novelty, whether it's in the form of new foods that I've never tried before, whether it's in the form of incorporating new dieting techniques that I've never tried before. 1 day, 2 day fast. Do you guys want to see a 3 day fast? Do you guys want to see like another 2 day fast? Do you guys want to see like, I don't know, something new? You know, I'm always trying to do something new with fitness. It keeps it refreshing for me. It keeps me entertained. It keeps me motivated and like excited, you know. Like, I know if I did the same thing every time, I'd probably be bored, or I'd get bored. I might be able to tolerate it because, I mean, it's fitness, but that's how I keep myself motivated. I incorporate new ideas. I find ways to improve. If I do something, then I'll do something else the next day. If I ran 20 miles, then I'll do 22. Or if I do this, and like, I'm finding new ways each and every week. So that's how I stay motivated. That's how I'm able to stay consistent. I know a lot of us think that fitness is boring, or fitness sucks, or maybe you think that fitness is just running on a treadmill, or maybe you think fitness is like the sitting on a flat bench and lifting 405. Doesn't have to be that, you know. You can experiment. So I stay motivated by again, just telling myself I'm gonna take it one day at a time, weigh myself, weigh my food, just go through the process. I'll reward myself with some new foods that I've never tried before. If I see something in the store, maybe it's in the back of my mind, and I'll you know, try it out. So what else? Staying motivated, I don't know, it's pretty easy for me, you know. My motivation's not always there. Sometimes it's just not even there. But it's just a routine at this point, you know. It's not like I struggle to stay motivated. I mean, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. But either way, it's a routine for me, you know. I'm not gonna like break my routine. I'm not going to sort of, you know, tell myself, okay, I'm not gonna go to the gym today because I don't feel like it, or I'm not gonna do my cardio. So that's sort of how I stay motivated. Another reason, like, I mean, you know, it's about your diet as well. That's very important, you know. I'd say that's one of the most important things. If you freaking hate your diet, you're not gonna be able to stay motivated, and you might not be able to perform at the level that you should be performing at. I mean, if I hated my diet, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go grab some junk food and I'm gonna blow up in weight. I'm gonna be around 12, 15%, 17%. And I'm not gonna be performing at the level that I wanna perform at, you know? So I know whenever I get to a higher body fat percentage, I'm not as motivated to exercise, which is why I'm always hovering around 7, 8, 6%. At the highest 9%. So that's sort of another reason why I could stay motivated. I'm sort of like hovering around 6 to 8% all the time, you know. Like, again, if I'm at a higher body fat percentage, I'm gonna be less motivated to exercise. And if you're at a high body fat percentage, you might be practicing the bad methods, such as drinking, smoking. Maybe you're not dedicated to your cardio. Maybe you're missing your cardio sessions. Maybe you're missing your weight training sessions. Maybe you are staying up, you know, or maybe it's 2 a.m. and you're eating Taco Bell, or maybe, you know, instead of being sort of disciplined, maybe you're watching a movie past your bedtime, or maybe you are sort of, you know, I know a lot of people do this and it's their lifestyle choice, so I'm not gonna blame anyone, but that's sort of how I stay motivated, you know. Like, it's a lifestyle choice as well. It's definitely a choice, you know. I mean, I have a routine, I stick to it. I'm just plugged into my routine, I don't deviate from it. And that's how I stay motivated, you know. I mean, having a routine is gonna certify that you are practicing the good habits each and every day, you know. Like, I don't stray away from my routine. I don't, you know. Like, I haven't been to like a social event in I don't know how long, you know. It's been a while. It's my personal choice. If I do get invited to a social event, I probably will attend. But I'm gonna have to do my cardio first, you know. Like, if I'm invited to a social event, I'm gonna make sure that I'm doing my cardio before I go. I'm gonna make sure that I am on my diet, even though I'm attending this social event. So staying motivated is about keeping yourself accountable as well. You know, like if I'm not keeping myself accountable, if I get invited to a party or if I get invited to here or to there, and I, you know, the problem arises where I'm sort of pressured into eating this or to doing that, to drinking this. I have to hold myself accountable and say that I'm not going to do that, even though I am pressured into doing it. So staying motivated is about picking the right choices each and every day, regardless of whether you're surrounded by, you know, sort of pressures, stuff like that, you know. So I'm gonna tell you guys that stay motivated. If you're on the right course, if you're sort of like practicing good habits and you've been doing them for a while now, you're gonna snowball. You're gonna snowball, and it's gonna be a lot easier to stay motivated and to stay on track, because I mean, that's how it works for me. You know, if I've been on a roll for a while now, then it's gonna be easier for me to keep practicing the good methods and to stay on my diet, my routine, you know. So stay motivated. Some of you guys might need motivational videos. I don't need motivational videos. What else? I mean, it's a responsibility, you know, as well. Are you gonna wake up and do your cardio? Are you going to weight train and it's a Friday night, or it's Saturday, and you're freaking doing, you know, you're doing shoulders and abs, or it's Sunday and you're doing some cardio? So it's about, you know, making a choice as well. You know, like I'm not motivated all the time. What else? So yeah, finding like a tasty diet as well. I mean, I love peanut butter. I'll have like healthier peanut butter. I love chips. I'll have popcorn. I love ice cream. Instead of that, I'll have Greek yogurt. So, you know, it's definitely like something that you have to work at as well. It's also in the lifestyle that I've developed. I don't think about like other things besides my diet, my exercise, my cardio, and my sleep. So it's sort of a habit by now. That is how I stay motivated, you know. Another reason how I stay motivated. It's because I already have a good level of fitness, you know. I want to keep exercising my fitness. So like if I don't, what's gonna happen? My fitness is gonna deteriorate and I'm gonna have to work it back up. So maintaining a level of fitness, once you've already developed it, I mean, if you're good at something, you're gonna just keep doing it. You know, that's how I work, you know. So it's about repetition. So, yeah, I mean, it's super easy to stay motivated, at least for me, because I already have the good habits in place. I don't have any sort of reliance on alcohol. I don't even touch alcohol. I've never touched alcohol. I don't smoke. I don't eat junk food. So I already have the good habits in place. I just have to keep practicing them. It's why I'm motivated. If you're struggling with motivation, it might be because you have the bad habits in place, because you're stuck in this sort of loop, and you're stuck, and you've been to the gym and maybe you're half-assing your workouts, or maybe you're struggling to stick to a diet and you're sort of discouraged. So if that is you, follow my Instagram page. My Instagram page is luis.hern, the number 9. My Instagram is luis.hern, the number 9. That's my Instagram. You can follow me on my Instagram. You can send me a direct message. I'm here to help you guys. Ask me about my personal exercise and dieting programs. I'm here to help you guys, guide you guys week by week, and help you guys reach your fitness goals. So that's sort of a little brief detour, but motivation comes and goes. I mean, I've been doing this for so long now, and I don't really like think about motivation. It's not there in my mind. Sometimes I feel amped to go work out. Other times I won't really care, but I still get it done. So again, if you're not motivated, maybe you just have to go. It doesn't matter if you're not motivated. Maybe you just have to tell yourself, I'm just gonna go do my cardio. So what else? Finding ways to keep yourself entertained. Sometimes I'll put some music on, video, something, show. Cross training to keep yourself refreshed. If I don't run, I'll cycle, I'll do some incline walking. But finding ways to keep yourself invested into fitness, like switching it up once in a while, that can help. Maybe going with friends. I mean, I usually work out alone, but if you go with a friend, if you do this, if you have a friend who's into fitness like you are, again, I usually work out alone, but if you want to stay motivated, it's also great to have like a friend group to go to the gym and work out with, and to push yourself and to like compete against each other, friendly competition, or so it's a great idea. It keeps exercise fresh. Like if I have a friend who's into working out and exercise like I am, maybe I'll ask them, let's go work out, and I'll compete against them. A friendly competition. And so finding ways to keep fitness new, keep it exciting, keep yourself into fitness. So yeah. I mean, that's how I stay motivated. What else? I think that's about it, like, this is just what I do now, I don't sort of have to rely on motivational videos anymore. I used to I never used to rely on them, but I used to like watching motivational videos, so I don't rely on them anymore. I don't really watch other fitness videos as much anymore as well. I mean, I know enough about fitness. I'm very knowledgeable about fitness. So, I guess I've just taken on this place, this spot. So, yeah. That's sort of what I have to say about staying motivated. Again, the most important part, I think the biggest reason for me why I'm able to stay motivated is because I have these cheat meals and these cheat days. I have huge cheat days where I eat whatever the hell I want, and I'm trying new foods. I think this year was the first time I've ever tried this year I've tried a whole bunch of different foods. You know, I went on my app and I tried out this restaurant that I've never tried before, and then I tried another one, and I tried another one, and I was just having a whole bunch of different flavors in my mouth. You know, I would try a new pizza, I would try a new burger, I would try a new breakfast, I would try a new waffle whenever I had my huge cheat day. So food, I think that's a very important part as to why I'm able to stay motivated, why I've been able to do this for so long. It's because whenever I have a cheat day or a cheat meal, I'll open my phone, I'll grab something that I've never had before, and I'll try it out. That's something that keeps me excited. It keeps me sort of into this. It keeps me in the gym, it keeps me working out, it keeps me on my diet, which is why I've been able to maintain this low body fat percentage for so long. And why I'm still going to the gym, why I prefer actually going to the gym instead of going to a party, instead of going out to drink. It's why I'm in the gym on Saturday or Friday night. So again, I have reward mechanisms and they work well for me. And you know, I mean, that's how I stay motivated. You know, I have reward mechanisms in place. I'll try new foods that I haven't tried before. It keeps my brain occupied. It keeps me like satisfied. You know, it makes me feel rewarded. So that's how I stay motivated. That's probably the biggest part. You know, I'm having different foods. I freaking enjoy trying new foods. Maybe I'll try a different brownie that I haven't had before. Maybe I'll try a cookie that I've never had before. Maybe I'll try a pie that I never had before. Maybe I'll try like a pizza that I've never had before. Maybe I'll go on my phone, I'll see a dessert that I've never had before. Novelty is rewarding. It feels so great, like trying something new, you know? So that's how I stay around being motivated, how I stay around, you know, why I've been able to do this for so long. So food, I would say, is like the most important part for me. You know, I mean, I love food. I love trying new foods. So that's definitely the most important part. I make sure that I'm trying new foods. I make sure that I'm enjoying the new food. I think this year, the first time I tried Dave's, or maybe last year, was the first time I tried Dave's hot chicken. And I also tried like a cheesesteak. I also tried like some tacos. So I'm always trying new foods, you know, whenever I get around to it. I'm always trying new foods. It's a great experience. And it's why I love fitness, you know. It's improved my life drastically. It's why I've been able to stay at 6 to 8% body fat for so long now. So follow my Instagram page. My Instagram page is luis.hern, the number 9. That's my Instagram. It's luis.hern, the number 9. That's my Instagram. You can send me a direct message. If you guys are new to this, you guys need help losing weight, getting into shape, and, you know, building your body, maintaining a lower body fat percentage. If you need help, if you're struggling with your weight, if you want to become like who you want to be. So follow my page, give this video a thumbs up, send me a direct message, and watch my previous videos to figure out how I lost weight, how I'm keeping it off, why I've been able to do this for so long, and why I love fitness so much, why it's a huge part of my life. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Did you guys like the video? Are you motivated all the time? Do you struggle with motivation, or are you motivated all the time? Are you always in the zone? I know I'm not always motivated. I'm not always, you know, motivated to go exercise, but I know that, okay, I'm gonna stick to my diet. I'm gonna track my calories. I'm gonna be strict. I'm gonna reward myself with new food. Novelty. It keeps me happy. So give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you liked. And I'll see you guys next time.